Hey everyone, and welcome to another video here on the Shreducator YouTube channel. My name is Emmanuel, but you can also call me the Shreducator because that's what I like to do. I like to shred. And today I am going to shred all my way through this beautiful device, which is the Hughes Kettner Black Spirit 200. And actually I'm not only shredding today because this amp has 4 different channels that obviously deliver 4 very different sounds. So we will try to get an appropriate sound for every channel using 2 different guitars from Ibanez. The first one is an Ibanez AZ guitar with passive Seymour pickups that also like coil tap, and the other guitar is going to be an Ibanez from the Iron Navel series with Fishman pickups, so that we will cover a wide range of different sounds and playing styles. And by the way, I also hope that you guys like the song that I played in the beginning, which is a song that I composed inspired by this very piece of gear. Because I received this amplifier like a year ago. Back then I was at the Guitar Summit, and then I got to try out one of these amps, which was actually that very amp over there. And this is the Black Spirit 200 floor. I tried it using a 1x12 cabinet, and I was blown away. I've been using Hughes Kettner gear forever. And as you can see, there's some old stuff all around this place. You can't see them all, but I've been using a couple of hats, a couple of Tube Meister hats. I've been using the Warp 7 back in the day for drop riffing and stuff like that. And I've been a huge fan of Hughes Kettner, but I didn't follow their recent releases because I was mainly into digital amps by that time. Digital amps have always been a compromise for me, because I'm a touring musician, and if you are a touring musician that is not playing in a band like Metallica where you have trucks and stuff like that, you always need to find gear that is not only sounding good, but that is also working on the roads in terms of weight, in terms of size and stuff like that. So sometimes I would have a festival gig or stuff like that where I got to travel like, I don't know, 800 kilometers or even further by train or by plane, and it's not possible at all to bring a 4x12 cabinet or stuff like that for these gigs. And when we're touring with a Nightliner, everything is fine, but I don't want to change rigs all the time. So I want to have a reliable sound that I know, that I'm comfortable with, and that is basically why I, a couple of years ago, decided to go for digital gear. So the thing with digital gear is that you plug it in, and then we're using in-ear, so I got the same sound, the same feeling every night and every stage on the earth, right? So if I'm playing a club show in front of 100 people, or if I'm playing a festival gig in front of 50,000 people, it doesn't matter. It's always the same sound in my ear. The setup is pretty easy, like XLR cable into the thing, boom, that's it, right? So you save time, you save a lot of stress when you're traveling, because it's fairly easy to just get a device like that on the road, and that's it. Also, our crew, my guitar tech, they save a lot of time. Using digital gear is not only a decision that you make because you like the sound, but also because it's just simply comfortable to work with. Now, when I'm on the road and then I'm coming back home, the first thing I would do when I would pick up a guitar is to go into one of my tube pads, plug it into a 2x12, 4x12, whatever I feel like, and then just play an open E power chord, because you feel the air moving. That's such a nice feeling, especially like if you're a metal guy like me, then I like that. And a couple of times I tried to tour with analog gear, but it wouldn't work because, you know, the workload was just too much for the crew. So I kind of accepted that it's not possible for me to tour with analog gear. And then the Black Spirit 200 came into my life. Now, you guys might ask yourself, why am I telling you that long story? Because I simply want you guys to feel the struggle that I had for years and, you know, to understand why I love this amp so much. It just combines the best out of two worlds. So the sound, the feel, the dynamics of an analog amp, and at the same time it has all the comfortable features of a digital device. So let's get a little into the specs of this amp. The Black Spirit 200 is available in 3 different versions. The first one would be the device that I have here on my right side. It's the head. And the second one would be the combo. It's a 1x12 combo. I also have it, but I don't have it here. It's actually in the rehearsal room. I use it there. And the latest release is the Black Spirit 200 floor, which I have here on my left side. Now, all of them are based around the same engine, so to say. The core of the amp is the fully analog tone generator. And if we take a closer look to one of the amps, then you can see like a little red bar in the middle. That's the tone generator. And as I said, since it's fully analog, you know, the amp also reacts like a fully analog amp. Now for the head and the combo, you can obviously also order a floorboard, a MIDI floorboard to switch between channels, business as usual, but you don't have to do that with this amp because a MIDI board is actually built into the unit, to the amp unit, so that you have amp plus MIDI board in one device. So on tour, I'm using something like this, which is just, you know, a pretty simple case. I put the Black Spirit 200 floor into that thing and that's it. This is how I'm playing headlining European tours and festivals. The thing about this rig is that I can, you know, as with digital devices, just, you know, use the direct output and then get the same sound to my ears all night. But if I have the opportunity to play with a cab, then I can just, you know, also connect this amp to a cab and then just, you know, as an addition, get the sound of the cab on stage, which is just a very awesome feeling. Now, the Black Spirit 200 features 4 channels. First one is a clean channel, the second one is the crunch channel, we have the lead channel, and we have an ultra channel. I use all of these channels for different sounds and situations, but my, to-go channel, so to say, would be the lead channel, because it's a very tasty voiced, mid-focused, hot-rodded JCM 800 style sound that you can get off the channel, which, works perfectly well for the shred style of lead playing that I have. If I want to have a very heavy rhythm sound, then I mostly use the ultra channel, because it has that very compressed, pushing, tight, and massive sound, and especially with like 7 strings and down-tuned 6 strings, it works very well. We also have one ballad in our set, and obviously I mostly use the clean channel on that one. What I really like about the clean channel is that it has a very wide range of sounds that you can get from the same setting. So in the ballad I'm using just one setting of the clean channel, and using the volume knob and using pick attack and things like that, I can go from crystal clear up to a slightly overdriven breakup. Now there's also the crunch channel, which I use for more rock and riffs and stuff like that. So if I want to play AC/DC type of riffs and stuff like that, that is definitely the channel to go. Also for rock leads, I would use that in certain situations. Right now, I've been using the Black Spirit 200 for almost a year. In fact, it's September 2020 right now, so it's pretty much exactly a year. And, I've been using it in the studio, I've been using it on the road, rehearsals, sessions, clinics, pretty much every situation that I can think of in my life as a professional guitarist. And I gotta say that this amp sacrifices all the needs of a modern guitar player. It's, as I said, combining the best elements of the digital and the analog world. I've always been stuck between those worlds, and this is the first time in my life that I feel that I'm not living with a compromise, but that I'm getting the best out of these two worlds. I first decided to play this amp because of the sound, and I kept on using it because of the innovation behind it. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Now, if you like the content that I'm doing, if you like my guitar playing, if you want to see more of that, then you should go down and hit the subscribe button. If you want to support me, please also like this video, share this video, comment this video, do all the good stuff that helps me grow this channel. See you in the next video. Bye.